You can be smart and still be broke. And that confuses a lot of people because from a young age, we are told something very simple. If you study hard, get good grades, and become intelligent, you will succeed financially. But when you look at real life, that's not always true. You'll see people who are highly educated struggling with money. And at the same time, you'll see people who were average in school building wealth. So what's really going on? Why do smart people still struggle financially? Let's break it down. The first reason is overthinking. Smart people tend to analyze everything. They want to make the perfect decision. They want to understand every risk. They want to avoid every mistake. But in reality, there is no perfect decision. Opportunities don't wait for perfect timing. While you're thinking, someone else is acting. And in the world of money, speed and action often beat perfection. The second reason is playing too safe. Smart people are trained to avoid mistakes. In school, mistakes cost you marks. In life, mistakes feel like failure. So they carry that mindset into money. They avoid risks completely. But here's the problem. Making money requires calculated risk. Every investment, every business, every opportunity comes with uncertainty. If you avoid all risks, you also avoid growth. The third reason is focusing on knowledge instead of action. Smart people love learning. They read books, they watch videos, they understand concepts. But understanding something is not the same as doing it. You can know everything about money and still not make any. Because money rewards execution, not information. The fourth reason is ego. Smart people are used to being right. They are used to being the best in the room. So they avoid situations where they might fail. Because failure feels uncomfortable. But here's the truth. Every wealthy person has failed multiple times. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. If you're not willing to fail, you're not ready to grow. The fifth reason is comfort. Smart people often build their identity around things that don't pay. Grades, certificates, recognition. They get comfortable being good at those things. But money doesn't reward certificates. It rewards value. It rewards problem solving. It rewards execution. It rewards impact. And sometimes, those are completely different skills. Another reason is waiting for validation. Smart people want to be sure they are doing the right thing. They wait for approval. They wait for signs. They wait for confirmation. But in the real world, nobody gives you permission to succeed. You have to move without validation. You have to trust yourself, even when you're unsure. And finally, smart people underestimate consistency. They believe one big idea will change everything. But wealth is not built in one moment. It's built through small actions, repeated over time. Saving regularly, learning consistently, taking action daily. That's what creates results. So how do you avoid this trap? First, stop overthinking. Take action even if it's not perfect. Second, start taking small risks. Not reckless risks, but calculated ones. Third, focus on doing, not just learning. Apply what you know. Fourth, drop your ego. Be willing to fail, learn, and try again. And finally, be consistent. Because consistency beats intelligence when it comes to money. At the end of the day, being smart is not enough. You need action, you need courage, and you need the right mindset. If this made you think, like the video, comment smart if you understand, and subscribe for more videos about money, mindset, and growth.